paying millions for a land, and only for you to discover later that the land does not belong to the person that you paid the money to, or the land in question is under government acquisition. It's heartbreaking, trust me. You don't want to be in that situation, and this is why due diligence is very, very important. Now, on this video, I will be sharing some tips on how to easily verify any property here in Nigeria, right? The first is that you visit the site. Ensure that you visit the site, the property itself. You need to go there. You need to see for yourself the property to know if it is something you would love to buy. A lot of times we have seen where realtors, do videos in a perfect location and sell another kind of location to clients, and discover that most persons that paid just by seeing the video, when allocation time reaches, they are a lot of them are disappointed because it doesn't match with what they thought they would get. So ensure that you visit the site for inspection. If you're not available or you're not in the country, you can send someone. It mustn't be your family member, at least a trusted fellow, either a property lawyer, either a licensed surveyor or a professional realtor can stand in for you to see the property, right? So first things first, ensure that you visit the site. The second thing is ask for the documents. Now, ensure that you don't buy properties without seeing the documents. Very, very important that you ask for the documents. Ensure that you ask for the documents. Now, there are particular documents, title documents that you need to ask for. You need to ask for the deed. You need to ask for the survey plan. You need to ask for the allocation letter. You need to ask for the C of O, that's if the property has a C of O. Now, the third thing you need to do is to, do your due diligence on the survey. Investigate the survey plan. Now, how do you investigate the survey plan? Very simple. This is what I tell individuals. When you're going for a site inspection to visit a site, ensure that you go with a licensed surveyor. Now, the surveyor is coming to site to pick the coordinates, what we call coordinates on the land. Pick the coordinates of the land, take it to the Ministry of Lands and Survey to chart it to know, one, if the land is free from government interest, and two, if the land is, actually lodged in the person that is claiming to be the seller or the owner of the land in his name. So to know the actual owner of the land and if the land is not under government acquisition. So it's very important that you involve a licensed surveyor, in your due diligence process. So investigate the survey plan. Investigate the survey plan to know if the survey plan that you're being given matches with what is on ground. Very, very important, right? Number 4 thing you need to look out for is to know the owner of the property. Know the owner of the property, especially if you're buying an individual property. A lot of scams that have happened, based on, I paid money to somebody that claimed to be the owner of the property, and at the end of the day, discovered that the person scammed you. So ensure you know the person that is selling the property. Confirm if the person is the owner of the property or has legal rights to sell that property to you. So these are the easy ways to investigate or do a due diligence on a property that you are about to buy. So don't be in a haste to pay for that land. Ensure that you do these things that I've said on this video, and be rest assured that the property you're buying is safe and secured. And after doing these things, you make payments, ensure that you get allocated and take possession of that land immediately. No wasting time, right? So if you're an investor watching this video and you would love to invest in the city of Asaba, ensure that you send me a DM to the number showing on your screen, or give me a call to the same number showing on your screen. Let me guide you on making the right investments here in the city of Asaba. See you on the next video.